Picture this, the year's 2006. You're sitting at a Burger King after work, enjoying your delicious trademark Whopper. While you're enjoying this meal, you're suddenly greeted to this very man staring at you. What could this man want, as you thought to yourself? He wants you to buy one of his games, especially one that's called Sneak King. But you don't buy it. Instead, you leave, and on your way home, all you can think about is this very strange man that looked like the Burger King mascot. As soon as you get home, you hear an odd noise coming from your backyard. You decide you need to check this out. As you approach, you're greeted with the same man you met at the Burger King you were just at. Why is he here, you thought, and more importantly, how did he get here before you? Suddenly, the lights go out, but thankfully you had a spare flashlight on you. But it's too late. He already has you. You awake inside your home, sitting on your gaming chair. What a terrible nightmare, you thought, only to realize you're duct taped to the chair. The man approaches you, pointing at the game you refused to buy earlier. He wants you to play it. Having no clue, you agree to play this game, but as he inserts the game and starts it, he goes to the achievements, pointing at all of them. Now you're in a new nightmare. You have to play Sneak King trademark and get every achievement, or you're dead. You thought it couldn't be this bad, and boy, were you mistaken. There are 4 maps in total in this game. One's the lumber mill, the second one's the cul-de-sac, the third one is the construction site, and the third one is downtown. All of these have 20 missions, and these 20 missions, pretty much we're doing 80 of these, and we have to get an A in all of the challenges completely. And yeah, this sucks ass, because if it was just doing all 80 challenges, which is boring enough, we have to get an A in all of them. By the way, this music that you're hearing in the background is playing the entire time, and it only cycles through 2 tracks. So first 2 achievements we're going to be getting is beat challenge 1 and perform a level 3 flourish. So flourishes pretty much are when you go up to somebody with a item, and pretty much if you get the bar all the way up, you can perform a level 3 flourish, and if not, then you don't perform a level 3 flourish, you perform a level 1 or a level 2 or a regular meal that you give them. But let's showcase to you the first ever challenge of Sneak King. Bitch a sandwich, she's starving, she's about to faint! Here's your, oh yeah, where's my, wait, I got flourish 3, where's my achievement? Yo, hold on, give me a second. The music stop. Eat a sandwich, bitch. Let's go! First achievement, what a show! I did not get an A at all, so I had to redo this mission. So how you get points in this game in order to actually get it is pretty much these people will have a little burger icon. The more red it gets, pretty much the lower their hunger gets, where they're about to pass out. It actually will go towards a modifier, and there's a bunch of other things that go toward this modifier, but we want to get it as low as possible in order to actually get as most points as we can and perform a level 3 flourish. I think I fucking got it. I think I fucking got it. I think I got it. Yes! Yes! A rank! A rank! Kill it! Kill it, King! Here's your fucking sandwich, bitch. Hell yeah. You look so dead inside. Let's go. We got an A rank on the first mission. That took us way too fucking long. After receiving our first A rank, now is a good time to jump into our first Burger King fact. In 2006, the King games are dropped, and there are pretty much a series of 3 advertised-based video games sold at Burger King. The games were part of a promotion during the holiday season from late November until December 24th. Pretty much, you can get these 3 games in a value meal for $3.99. And if you don't believe me, I have video proof.
You alright? The King's pain is your gain. You get a gear for $3.99 when you buy any value meal, only at BK.
Another way you can get an A rank in this game is based off time, beating a challenge as quick as possible. Be careful with this one, King. You got Pipping Hot BK Joe. Copyright. Coffee to deliver to 3 people in the next minute and a half. Don't go burning those delicate delivery hands of yours. As of 2024, you can still get a delicious hot cup of Joe trademark. However, on my research as I was looking into it, there was actually an infamous coffee that kept popping up, one that many people liked. It's called a BK Mocha Joe Fresh. This item was discounted in 2023. However, I found a Reddit post about the recipe, which I'll have right up here if you want to use it at all. Pretty much it was kind of like a coffee ice cream sundae mix. I'm not entirely sure of what it was. I never really tried it myself, but if you have, leave me a comment below about how much you missed this item. But here's the recipe if you ever wanted to make it. Shout out to Suspicious Stomach 810 for asking about the recipe all the way back in 2008. Without you, I don't think we would be able to have this recipe on hand. We're going to be getting 2 achievements here. One of them is called Moving Out. All you have to do is unlock the cul-de-sac level, which is just beat a bunch of missions, which I think is 7 in total. And the next one we're going to be getting is Big Surprise, which is pretty much just get 100,000 points in 1 delivery. How you can get this is by building up your chain and multiplier, by pretty much delivering as much food as you can, and then just get 1 big delivery at the end by just pretty much hiding in a spot and delivering the item to somebody. Let's fucking go. That's 100,001. Let's fucking go. That's an achievement right there, baby. Moving out. I'm moving out, you pussy. Let's do achievements. Big surprise. Alright, after non-stop grinding in Sneak King, I can't believe I said that in a sentence, we're actually able to get to the last challenge. We got all A's on everything, where we had to perform a level 3 flourish 3 times and deliver croissant sandwiches trademark. If we do this right, we'll get area secure for completing the level, and we'll get area mastery for getting an A on all the missions in 1 level. If we do this right. Oh, let's go! Area secured! Alright, we finally beat the first level. Let's see if we got an A, though. We got a C. It goes off of points. Fuck. Alright, we did not beat the first area. But we got an achievement for it. Since there's no timer for this mission, all I have to do is hide in this hay barrel right here and wait until the cycle continues where these people, the same 2 people, want to go to the hay barrel and I can deliver them food, because it'll give us enough points to actually be able to get an A in this and be able to grind this. But in the meantime, while we wait, we're going to go to our next on the menu. Is it still on the menu? Back in 1982, the bigwigs at BK thought, hey, what should we add to our breakfast menu? Well, they came up with an idea later called the croissant sandwich. Yes, this sandwich is 2 pieces of croissants smushed together in between egg and sausage. Now, this changes based off the international market, where in Hawaii, you actually get spam with it. Give me a second, I gotta show off this croissant sandwich. Oh, yeah, I think we totally got an A on this. Totally got an A on that. Let's go. Hey, area master. First area mastered, we're all A's. Yep. We got it. I'll let him do his little celebration. Yes! Oh my god, I never have gotten out of this part at all yet. Holy shit. Side note, we got the achievement camera shy, which is just hide into 100 hiding spots. I went to my achievements. Complete any 40 challenges. So if there's 3 maps, that means there's 60. But it says halfway there, so I'm assuming there's 80 challenges. Oh my god. I want to cry. We gotta get it all A's. Oh, god damn. We haven't even unlocked all the levels yet either. Fuck. Alright, our next level is the cul-de-sac. Now for the cul-de-sac, right, before we jump into this, there's 20 missions for this one. There's about 80 missions in total we have to do, if I have not stated that already. There's 80 missions, but between every single little segment area, there's these new newspaper clippings that are actually really cool that tell the little story of the Sneak King and what he does. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man, this guy is a #1 menace.
Several of the stunned lumberjacks were interviewed afterwards, but it is unsure what they said.
They used the BK. Oh, what the fuck? It literally is just it's Ed and Eddie. We're in an Ed and Eddie world, and there's 20 missions. Oh. Alright, we're going to be trying to speedrun through the 20 challenges, but in the meantime, while we speedrun these 20 challenges, I'm going to be doing the next Burger King fact. Alright guys, so we talked a lot about Burger King's menu, but what about the mascot, the King? Back in 1955 was the first ever appearance of the King, where he looked like this. Later in 1976, he was replaced by the marvelous magical Burger King. Apparently he had a ring that shot out infinite amount of burgers. Man, you can't really make this shit up. This is what he looked like. In 2003, he was later changed to the iconic King that we know and love today. And that is the origin story of our famous and most iconic, the King. Now we actually end up completing the last challenge and getting the achievement halfway there.
usually quiet community of Larchmont was buzzing with excitement yesterday after the unannounced arrival of a regal visitor. The king himself appeared bearing a cornucopia of hearty, tasty Burger King food. The overwhelming majesty and nobleness of the king's sudden arrival caught many in the community off guard. Some at the scene described the occasion as majestic, regal, and also uncanny, as it was hard to know how the king knew they were all hungry.
Alright, we finally made it to our third map, the cul-de-sac. Not the cul-de-sac, the construction site. The construction site kind of sucks. There's actually a bunch of new challenges they got. They got really lazy with it. For instance, be spotted by every single NPC in the area. Yes, that is one of the challenges. We just have to be spotted. In order to get an A in this, you actually have to just get good time on it, because you can't get points without making deliveries. Now, this is really annoying to have to deal with, and especially there's another one that we get, which is get 5 minutes. You have 5 minutes to get 100,000 points. I ended up just hiding the entire time here and just constantly grinding to one person over and over again. They really got super lazy with this, honestly, halfway through the construction site map, and it was, to be honest with you, quite boring to play, and it was definitely boring to watch and actually have to endure. Now, as I go through and deliver 22 burgers the entire time, yes, I delivered 22 burgers to 22 NPCs, which was absolutely insane, and I had to make sure they didn't pass out whatsoever the entire time. The king actually has these cool little animations for each individual level that changes depending on your flourishes and depending on the level. So for level 3 flourish here, he does this like weird little jig and dance, as you see right here. I have no idea what he's doing whatsoever, and what I ended up doing was I just grinded as much chain as I could and tried to get over 1,000,000 points, where I ended up doing that and completed finally the construction site. And man, the construction site fucking sucks ass to deal with.
A construction site was the unlikely setting yesterday for an impromptu visit from the king. Another worker reported that the king attempted to push him off an I-beam, nearly 40 stories in the air.
We are at the long stretch, the final level, downtown. We're downtown and we have 20 missions to go. Holy hell, I can't believe we got this far. The nightmare is almost over. All we need to do is complete 20 levels and get the last level with an A on it in order to get both achievements to proc. But instead of subjecting you guys to that, I'm going to subject you guys to the origin story of how Burger King was founded. The first location of Burger King was founded in 1953 on a little place called Jacksonville, Florida. The original name of the store was Instant Burger, known for its instant broilers, which got burgers out fast. Now they changed this to a flame broiler to make it look like it was straight off a grill. And that's pretty much how Burger King was founded. Now we're going to be doing the final mission. We're on the final mission where we have to deliver it to every NPC. So let's get into it.
Okay, so Burger King. That name is so bloody complicated. It took me like 3 months of non-stop thought to figure this out. Well, you look at it and you can say pretty confidently, king. That's actually an instantiation of a patriarchal mode of being, isn't it? It's like that's the typification of a fatherly figure that exists at the top of all possible dominance hierarchies. I guess that'd be a good way to describe it. But it's not a king per se when you go to Burger King. It's the instantiation of an individual as necessarily being the embodiment of the transcendent ideal of a king. It's a king as such. The typified aspect of kinship as such is inexorably tied up with the word. And what does a typified father figure do? Well, he provides, doesn't he? He provides food and shelter and burgers. Well, yeah, that's bloody well right, a king who provides burgers. Exactly. You know, when Alexander Solzhenitsyn was in the gulags, he thought about food a lot. And there they were given 10 ounces of bread a day, and that's like your food for the day, and that's it. And one of the things he tried to puzzle out is in what ways life up until that point had been complicit in producing the Soviet state. And that's a question that if you really try to answer it, man, that's rough, man. It takes you to a dark place. So I think, well, Well, no, I'd better not. I don't have enough information to answer that competently. All I can say right now is the degree to which we preside to patronize fast food restaurants that aren't instantiations of a sovereign ideal. It may have a bigger effect than we think. You know, the world's a funny place, and it's a lot more connected than we understand. And, well, yeah, that's all I can say about that right now.
Did I get it? Did I get it, boys? Oh, I hope I got it, please. Okay, I got a Sneak King achievement. Okay. Yes! Yes! It goes on time! I fucking did it! Sneak King is platinum, or all the achievements are unlocked. Holy fuck! I don't ever want to play this fucking game anymore. Fuck this game. Ugh. Yes! Yes! It's over! It's finally over. We got all the achievements for Sneak King. I have never done this before. We get, for completing all the levels or all the challenges in the game, we get the Sneak Suit for getting an A. And guess what it does? Absolutely nothing from what I know of. So yeah, this suit is only meant to just be drippy, I guess. It's just a pure black suit. Yeah, but we're finally done. I can finally say I completed Sneak King. Oh, I can't believe we're done. I'm gonna cry. I finally get to be able to be released. Thank God. Wait a minute. Why is my hand still tied? Why is my hand still tied? I don't want to play the new Big Bumpin'. No!